2 months down. Hey everybody, Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8, presented by Lowe's. Earn your Sunday. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the LA Chargers. And it's the second-year running back, Omarion Hampton. He's going to get the ball, get loose into the secondary, and that's all she wrote. He's gone. 54 yards to the house. The Chargers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. From there, let's look in on the Titans and Bengals from Cincinnati. And this is Ja'Marr Chase. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Bengals move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Moving on, time for a look at the list no one wants to be on. It's the NFL Injury Report. The big news of the week from the Detroit Lions and their starting running back. He's dealing with a very painful injury to his ribs. He's slated to miss 2, maybe 3 weeks as he rehabs in an effort to get back onto the field. Time now to look at the Player of the Week from Week 8. And we will applaud the efforts of this man, Jared Goff. He was terrific in the win up at Ford Field. He wound up with 3 touchdown passes. The Lions, just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. Here now, a look at the rest of this week's top performers around the NFL. From there, time to look at the league leaders in sacks, as these guys have been getting after the quarterback better than anyone during the first 2 months of the year. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8 with the Saints, Giants, Niners, and Texans all off on the bye. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. On the Detroit sideline, Dan Campbell, the once interim coach of the Dolphins, who took over from Joe Philbin for the final 12 games in 2015. Across from him, Jeff Hafley, the head man of Miami. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Welcome to the booth. Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from South Florida. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. Miami offense set to go. Greg, they are led by Malik Willis, picked up back in March after a couple of good seasons with the Green Bay Packers.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Willis now to throw. Somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete and sets up fourth down. So that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Well, Jared Goff brings out the Lions now. More time with Detroit, his 6th season here, than he had with L.A., the team that drafted him #1 overall. Of course, the trade with the Rams for Matthew Stafford.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On play action, Goff. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Darnell Baker in to make the stop.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He finds his man. It's Dortch. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score Lions 7, Dolphins nothing. Jack Fox
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here is Bell on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see the football for the second time. They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Well run with Achane. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
31. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Willis. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 8.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. DJ Reed brings him down.
1-yard gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The tackle made back at his
So backed
48-yard
up
line.
after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team on for the 2nd time already. And the kick's away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Complete to Jameson
Ball on the
Williams.
32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down. Inside the 5-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Going to start this drive with a run by Gordon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards.
This will be a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll go play action with Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
There's a handoff to Achane running left. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. He'll be taken down well short of the 1st down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Miami. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle.
Down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete. On 3rd down, it's gone. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On to punt is Fox. His kick is away. Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. That one out wide to Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the first down. Now Willis. He's going to take a shot downfield. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, here is Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Gordon. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up 1st and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now a pitch to Achane. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on.
27-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Whoa! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. The drive will start on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Lions.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half. And I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to them.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
40-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The 47-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Willis now to throw. He'll get this out wide to Tolbert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
To throw is Willis. That's taken in by Achane. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. The punter, Pinion, sends it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. You look at the stats, it's hard to disagree. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Lions 1st down.
On play action. Goff. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the Dolphins 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
St. Brown.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3.
Score Lions 14, Dolphins 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
It's a gain of 11. And the Dolphins first down.
Throwing is Willis. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Dolphins first
They
down.
send the receiver in motion left.
42-yard line.
A handoff, it's Achane heading left. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 33-yard
Willis
line.
now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third
Brings
down.
up third down and 1.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Pickup brings up second and 3 at the
A second down throw for Goff. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is week number 9, Veterans Day, coming up on Wednesday. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Texans get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. Next up, let's check in on the Broncos and Panthers from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, after some debate here internally, we've settled on our Impact Player of the Week. It is this man. And here is Davante Adams. And this is a touchdown. The Rams move to 7-2 as they get the win here. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Darrell Baker in coverage.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Fair catch.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Here's Willis. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second down
Brings up
and 3.
second and 3.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. Right side, he finds Kasmeric. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
From the pistol, here's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Second and
A
5.
gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Motion man is Bell. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up third and 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a
A
gain of
big
38
play
yards.
and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First down.
Sometimes
First
that's
and
all it
goal at the
takes.
4-yard
Just that
line.
little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Achane. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Carrier.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really two schools of thought. One, spread them out. Make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight. We're tougher than you. We're bigger than you. And we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go
The
for two.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. They'll try to do it with the screen. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the 1st down mark.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
A gain of a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Willis to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing, Willis. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins gonna kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Tom Robinson in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. The Lions will punt this ball away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the
throwing Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
Willis. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
On play action, Goff just trying to avoid the rush there. He was hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Aleem McNeil getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
18. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Throwing is Willis. The throw on the run is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Willis now to throw. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete, and sets up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the 2nd level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw is Willis. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil. And for the sack, it's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41.
On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achane, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Willis. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Gordon. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
A loss of 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Willis now to throw. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Greg Dortch now from his end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. And now 3rd. They only need 2 yards.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Willis. He'll take a shot with Mims. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Bell at the top. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he will have a Dolphins first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
At the 29-yard line.
Motion man is Bell. A fake to Achane, and now Willis. Nowhere to go with that one. Just get it to the sideline and live to see second down.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Throwing, Willis. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Willis to throw. He'll try to run for it. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Whoa! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
He was brought down by
now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play.
They got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On third down, they go with Gibbs. Give them 14 on that one. Good for Lions first down.
He was tackled at the 27.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
We are halfway home. Hey everyone, Scott Hanson here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 9, presented by Lowe's. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. Chalk it up for a 75-yard touchdown. The Lions move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, let's look in on the Texans and Chargers out at SoFi. And it's C.J. Stroud. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Texans are able to come away with the road win. Never too early to start thinking about the postseason awards. How about we take our first look at the MVP race this season? Our leader, trying to go back-to-back, Matthew Stafford of the Rams. Our last back-to-back winner was Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay 2020-2021. A final look now at the rest of the scores from Week 9. Pittsburgh and Tennessee not pictured there on the midseason bye. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hanson saying goodnight from Orlando.
Now from a stadium that sees a different kind of football, EA Sports welcomes you to Allianz Arena here in the German city of Munich. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen in Munich as Germany welcomes the NFL back with the Lions taking on the Patriots. And off we go from Munich. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. That's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. Runner-up for the league MVP a year ago and the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, New England.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Motion the slot man right. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, New England.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Travion Henderson, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Throw again is May. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Packs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's gone. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's 1st down. You've got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry.
May's pass.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
1st down, New England.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 33-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
31. 2 yards on the play. And the Patriot first down.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Here's a second and 6.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And
throwing is May. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have the first down. Scrambling to pick up 8 on third down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Patriots.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On the handoff, Henderson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal, New England.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots are out to a 10-0 lead.
Patriots 10, Lions 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Oh! Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. On play action, Goff. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Goff. He'll try and get there on the ground. Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around, knows what to do. He picked up the first down.
For a Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a second and 5 situation. A handoff, Gibbs running left. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Brings up third
From the gun on third down, it's gone. That's going to be caught. And And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. He'll let this one go deep. That's to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He had the touchdown run on that previous drive. He's got 9 more to start this one.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw now, May. Pass caught right side by Henry.
May's pass.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New England.
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's May.
40-yard line.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Travion Henderson.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Patriots 1st down. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and short. And here is May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now is May. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is May. And the rush gets. Oh, he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will open up a 13-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On the play.
Second and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing. Goff. Open man. It's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll go play action with Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away.
Christian Gonzalez.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th downs looming. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 30 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board just before halftime.
Lions 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Travion Henderson and the rest of this New England offense set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
May to the air once more. That's Dobbs open left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's 3rd down.
May to throw again. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throw again is May. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And not enough time to get another snap off, so that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Goff. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
13. Lions 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Travion Henderson and the rest of this New England offense set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
32-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England.
Formation for the Patriots.
Greg Dortch deep to return. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. On play action, Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. See what they have for second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up third down. To throw is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Lions first down.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. The quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads for a big play.
8 yards
from the 43. Here's second down and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the
throwing now is May. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
to throw now. May. And he has a nice job to avoid the initial wave, but they finally get there to bring him down behind the line. Patriots ready for the punt, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. On the return, it's Dortch. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he broke through the initial contact, lines up getting about 3. It's second down.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. On target to Laporta. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kick
Bates,
is
good with the
Makes
extra
the score
point.
Lions
And the
20,
Lions will go up by
Patriots
7.
13. Jack Fox to
Both
kick off
teams
for the
ready to go
Lions.
once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard
The
line.
Patriots take over.
So
first
now
and
the
10
New England offense
at their
getting
own
ready for their next
37-yard
possession.
line.
They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On play action, here's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now, May. Throwing right side, it's taken in by Booty. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England. In motion goes Dobbs. A run here with Stevenson. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They'll go play action with May. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll go play action with Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Down the sideline, past the 45. Strong run in there. He brings this down inside the 25.
35.
A long one from Gibbs. 35 yards.
First down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will go up by 7.
27. Patriots 20. Jack Fox.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Patriots take over first.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 45. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And the Patriot
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
brings up 2nd and
Throwing
7.
is May. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Down by Carlton Davis.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So, out come the Patriots for their next drive. Let's check out their schedule the next few weeks. They'll have the week off next week, week 11. Then they go to SoFi to face the Chargers. And then back home to take on Buffalo. To throw on first down is May. To the left side, and is hauled in by Booty. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now the man from Alabama. This is Jam Miller. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. Third down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 25. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Try again. It's second and 10.
At the Patriots' 30-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. They hand it to Gibbs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another.
And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. One more time. They try Gibbs. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they're going to take over the football at their own 3-yard line. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
14. First down, Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's May again. This is taken in by Dobbs. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Still some hope, keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Open man, that's Booty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 14. First down.
May to the air once more. Pass caught right side by Henry.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Third and short, and here is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, New England.
Out of the gun, here's May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
He'll get up and spike it with a half-minute left to play in this one. May to throw on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is May. Oh, the one thing you can't have there. He is sacked, and the clock runs.
And it's down.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win here for the Lions. And they'll face the prospect of a long flight home to the U.S., but they do it with a victory in their back pocket. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The crowd not ready to go home yet as we say so long from Germany. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. A give here to Pacheco. And this will be a Lions 1st down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Again, it is Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Taking off, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his time. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's over the middle. Taken in by LaPorta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's a give to Wilson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
He'll drop to throw.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, the ball comes out. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On the ground, it's Wilson. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He's across
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
Come on.
Here's Wilson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his
Yeah, and this play,
48-yard
Mike, is
line.
really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
That is over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down. And that is their final timeout of the 2nd half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
By Jamal Hill.
Williams. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
You actually think this is a really good job by the receiver, Mike. There's a little bit of a nuance to route running where you can introduce some of the contact, and it almost makes it look like it's the contact started by the defender, and I think we see a little bit of this here. So crafty move by the receiver and draws the flag.
Here's Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Lions.
So, Mike, when I played, we would sit in our goal line install meeting, and, you know, teams would try to come up with really creative ways to punch the ball across, but the simplest way I ever heard, I had a coach tell me that if every guy just tries to score with their man, we're going to end up with 6, and that's exactly the approach they took here.
Makes the score Lions 18. Broncos nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Douglas in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a
Here's
gain of 8.
second
Brings
and
up
2.
Second and 2.
They'll run, and here is Wilson. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And he'll be taken down, so that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A play fake. Now Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And we're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a huge play for Detroit. 38 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
The Lions called their first timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. It bounces the Lions' way, and Detroit has it back.
Well, Mike, there's aggressive, and then there's this. But you have to give them credit. It worked out, and now their offense takes the field with a chance to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Down the field, he's got St. Brown.
Touchdown, Lions.
Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos nothing.
Well, this is not going to sit too well on that other sideline, I bet. They are going to try an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the Hands team is there to recover. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, you see plays like this, and it's easy to just fall in love with the playmaking ability, but I also think what's even more impressive is just big picture, the amount of trust they have put in this young safety. He communicates a lot on the back end. He's responsible for a lot of the checks. So not only can he make plays with the ball in the air and then, of course, with the ball in his hands, but he's just a really well-rounded player early in his career.
And that one not going to work out as the Hands team is there to recover.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right back to the air following that pick six. Not willing to take another risk of a pick six, throwing that one away.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Broncos.
And the Broncos 1st down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
On the ground, here's Wilson. The ball's out. The Lions have got it. They're going to take over at their own 40-yard line. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Yards.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That's cut. It's Isaac to Slot. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Williams. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To throw, Williams. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Williams going to look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not the... Inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be incomplete.
For Sam Laporta.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the air once more. Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing is Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Now O'Connell. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing, O'Connell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 11.
In motion, Dorsett.
And the Washington 1st down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
O'Connell's pass.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 48.
Here's O'Connell. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and very long. And O'Connell now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Williams throwing to start the drive.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And careless with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Williams. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. First and goal.
Lions, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Pacheco. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The 39-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To the sideline and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. O'Connell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
at the 7-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side, caught by Ridley.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's O'Connell.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Fighting to stay upright.
Well, his offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw here, O'Connell. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now it's O'Connell. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. There you have it. Another challenge and another victory. Now,